Hey Summers!
Hi everyone!
Welcome to Make 2 and an original house design. This is in your town, Sims Peaks, but I built it. It's actually a Christmas house. So I have never built a themed Christmas house before. I've just, used the decorations in pre-existing house designs. But actually, I kind of did use a pre-existing house design in that I have done a Let's Build of a version of this house previously on the channel. It's called the 2-story family cottage, and I'll link to that in the video description below. But I modified it somewhat for this Christmas house, as we will see.
And I haven't seen this at all, so I'm really looking forward to seeing it.
So This is what it looks like from the outside, so that you can see the various decorations that I've got going on in the yard. First of all,
was this a magical cottage before?
Yeah.
Because the fence and the snowy ground looks different to normal.
Yeah, I built it on the Wizard Cottage lot, which is a prize for completing the Saved by the Spell quest within the time limit. And then scattered the yard with various decorations that the game kindly unlocked for us in
I like the
honor
magical teddies. I like how they often do sit together.
Yeah, they're very friendly, these magical teddies. So actually, these teddy bears were from last year's holiday Christmas quest, I think, as far as I remember. Either the New Year's quest or the Christmas quest. And so I still have them unlocked in the game, obviously.
And that pole, that seems new.
No.
This one here.
Basically, all the Christmas decorations you see are pre-existing decorations in the game, and they just brought them back for the season.
Cool.
Yeah, so... yeah, as you can see, there's a candy cane line up to the double front door with the double wreaths, and there's a snowman in the yard, and
there's a couple of sleighs.
Yeah.
Sleds.
Well, this one is the official one for the owner of the house, as we will see.
Ooh.
And there's a special well with Christmas lights on it as well. Windows all around are Christmas windows. Okay,
Who would live in a house like this?
Well, this is the entryway here. Again, like I said, it's based on the layout of the 2-story family cottage that I have previously done a Let's Build of, so a lot of that will be similar, but I just made different decorations. So once you get into the entryway, you can go this way to the dining room, which is laid out for Christmas, of course.
Makes me feel really hungry.
I was hungry for Christmas cookies earlier today, those really sugary
ones.
Decorated Christmas cookies. So across the entryway is the kitchen, where we've got somebody making Christmas cookies.
Is that supposed to be an elf?
This is supposed to be Mrs. Claus.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is really cute. Look at that. I'm gonna say that teddy bear is studying her recipe book.
Maybe helping her cook.
But she is making more of these Christmas cookies, as you see here on the counter.
Oh, that's what's got you wanting Christmas cookies.
Yeah. So, back here, through the mistletoe doorway, is the cozy living room, where you've got more teddy bears and a couple of elves playing charades. The charades are from the Product Red charity update for Apple users from last year. And just scattered throughout the living room are some nice touches. I kind of wanted to cram it with furniture to give it that feel of cozy, warm, older, traditional home. So, as you can see, you've got, the grandfather clock and, a couple of side tables with decorations. And this old-fashioned record player, which is kind of the only piece of technology in the whole house.
Huh, that's cool.
Yeah, there's no TV or, phone or any of that.
I like the wallpaper, which you can just about see. You can see it on the stairway. So everything else you can put in inventory to use throughout the year if you bought the table or the candy canes or anything else. Wallpaper and floors, obviously, you can't put in inventory, so...
Yeah, well, these floors are from the cottage.
Yeah, these floors I know are normal. But
yeah, but there are 4 different Christmas wallpapers, which if you, as you said, lose them or you take them away, you're not going to have them anymore until next Christmas, probably, similar to the Easter wallpaper that is featured elsewhere. And anyway, let's see. Yeah, so the Christmas tree obviously is in this corner, and there's a rocking chair next to it, as well as Santa's chair here. And the Christmas-themed fireplace, which I love. The door here just goes onto the side yard where you can get to the wishing well, the barrel. And if you walked around back here, you'd have a couple of turkeys and a couple of rabbits. I'm gonna say they're pets. I mean, let's never mind the fact that there's a turkey on the table, but yeah, whatever. They're pets. So
there's a lot of teddy bears in this place.
Yeah,
I just spotted 2 more.
I kind of went overboard because I wanted it to be kind of a bustling little house. So anyway, if you duck back here, there's a little hallway from this side of the mistletoe door, and this is a guest bathroom here. If you walked through this doorway, there's a staircase down into the basement area, which we will check out last.
So there wasn't a basement, I think, in your Let's Build.
Correct. Yeah, so I just added a basement, yeah. So through here is, I would say, the master bedroom for Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus. And they have a nice little sofa facing the fireplace where more bears are enjoying themselves. And they have, if you walk this way, if you can see, there's like a little nook. There's a doorway onto a closet and their bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if we took this staircase upstairs, we would get into this hallway. I just kind of went for a couple of bedrooms in case Santa and Mrs. Claus have some guests. So back here, there's a wizard-themed bedroom with some of the furniture from the Wizard Cottage. I think some of this is exclusive to the Wizard Cottage, so you'd have to build it in order to get it. For instance, this nightstand with the wash basin and pitcher. And that has its own bathroom here.
Right, and you've got like a mirrored bedroom but with different furniture.
Yeah, this furniture is unlocked if you complete the quilting hobby a couple of times. You get the bed and the armchair, and there's also a 2-seater sofa, which I didn't include here.
And those 2 bedrooms share a balcony?
Yes.
It's a bit hard to see because of the snow.
Yeah, they do share a balcony.
Yeah.
Here, sorry, I forgot to turn these lamps on. And
Those
they each
nice
have an
lamps.
ensuite bathroom. Yes. So, off of the end of the hallway is another bathroom, and that is meant to service this really large playroom.
Wow, that is so cool. And you've stuffed it with another Christmas tree. I love this wallpaper.
Yeah. So this is a very playful wallpaper, you know, with the Frosty the Snowman and all that stuff. So I decided to have this be for the playroom. So little kids who are playing here, like this toddler with the train set, would have, you know, fun wallpaper to surround themselves with.
Maybe the elves when they're trialing out the toys before they get shipped off to kids for presents.
Exactly. Or, you know, they're trialing out the toys, or they have toddlers trialing out the toys.
Trialing.
Yeah. So, as you said, there's just a lot of stuff in here, various toddler and baby items as well.
That seesaw, I think, was a prize for completing the latest mall quest.
And yeah, there's another fireplace here with another Santa chair because he might want to supervise, for instance. And there's a tree again with more presents because there aren't enough toys in this room. And this room also, of course, has a little balcony, again, just matching the layout of the 2-story family cottage from the Let's Build. So
let's now go down the stairs, yeah?
Yeah, if we went down this basement staircase...
Ooh, so...
What we have here is Santa's workshop.
Yeah,
so
a full-on factory.
I have seen other people's Christmas houses, and a lot of them have Santa workshops as well, and I just thought it was such a cool idea. I would try it out myself and just have this be like a nice little surprise in the basement. So yeah, you would come down the staircase, and I just went for side-by-side cottage doorways. So as you can see, the floor and all of that is a bit older. I just had this idea that like the basement foundation should be a little bit older compared to the upstairs. So that's why that's set up that way. But anyway, the elves, as you can see, there's a few of them working on these woodworking benches. And there are toys scattered around, which are meant to be the creations for each of these workstations. And
I really like how you've rotated them together so they look like, you know, they will fit in really nicely together.
Yeah, although
good use of space.
Only these 2 are actually accessible because the way that a sim accesses this woodworking bench is only through like one particular direction. So if you rotate it, you know, the wrong way, then a sim can't get to it. but it's, you know, it's
That's
for show. And I put up all of these toddler paintings because I figured that the elves could use them for inspiration, because they need to remember who they're making these toys for.
That's very true.
Yeah, and the wallpaper is just this very festive Christmas tree and candy cane wallpaper, because they need some, you know, party atmosphere while they're working. And over here is another sort of workshop, but instead of the woodworking, we've got fashion, design studio, and quilting, and that is because I sort of had this idea that this side was for making hard toys, like wood and plastic kind of toys, and this side over here is for making soft toys, like stuffed animals and dolls.
Oh, see, that's why you've got stuffed animals on the floor.
Exactly, yeah.
So no sweaters for gifts.
Well, they could have sweaters for gifts also, but that's just kind of my...
And that's what you've got, 2 different hobbies. You've got the quilt making and the fashion hobby here.
Yeah, exactly. So, for instance, like, I just had this idea that, you know, these patchwork teddies would be made by, like, the quilters, and the doll over here, which is literally, it's just a lamp, I think, but the doll could be made by, you know, the fashion hobby people over here. And stuff like that. So, if you went this direction, this is Santa's office.
That looks so good.
Yeah, so there's a couple of touches here.
The tree.
Another tree, yeah, and another fireplace. You gotta have lots of fireplaces to keep everybody warm in the winter. So this
I love the rugs as well.
Yeah.
Like 2 different types of rugs.
Yeah, I just went for, like, the 2 different types because they're both red and green, and I wanted to have that, you know. So here's Santa just sitting on one of his chairs. I'd imagine, like, Mrs. Claus would probably take the other one when she's keeping him company and helping him out. And they've, you know, got a chess table just cause. And then this is Santa's desk, where he's got books and papers, but also his own cookie plate, because he needs those for fuel, and reference bookcase. But the main features are the blackboard and the big globe. So, you know, Santa, he, like, keeps his list and he checks it twice, and, you know, however the song goes. And so this blackboard is meant to be his list of gift recipients, and the globe is meant to show him where everything goes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's got to know where to deliver.
He's got to work out his route.
Exactly. So back here is the very important place, which is where gifts get packaged and addressed.
So this is going to sound ridiculous because this is a storage room, but I think this might be my favourite room, or the one I'm most impressed with.
What do you mean? Why was it ridiculous?
I think because it's just a room for storing presents, and you've got all the wonderful places for making toys and all the cool bedrooms and stuff. But I just think this looks like absolutely spot on.
Well, thank you.
Like, you can imagine, you can just see like all the shelves and all the piles of crates and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, yep, I know exactly what this is.
Cool. Well, that's good to know. So this poor little elf, she's stuck here packaging stuff, which will then go into Santa's big red bag and sled and all of that stuff. So yeah, various toys, boxes in the back here, a little party banner for inspiration as well. And these are just countertops from the Wizard Cottage. So
one more room I think that's at the back here.
Just a bathroom.
Yeah.
With a magic mirror, just in case. Because elves gotta have breaks and stuff.
Yeah. This is really cool. I'm so impressed. As I said, I haven't seen it before, and I really like it. I definitely wasn't expecting... I know you're building it on something you'd already done, so I was not expecting the basement. But yeah, it looks super cozy, super fun, and super productive at the same time.
Well, it was fun for getting into the Christmas spirit, I think. I don't think that we're, like, big Christmas celebrators, first of all, because you didn't grow up celebrating Christmas. But yeah, it's just kind of fun to have so many decorations in the game and to really, like, you know, let loose with them.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed the tour. Please let us know in the comments what you think. And if you are new to our channel, feel free to subscribe because we've got plenty more Sims FreePlay videos on the way.
Thanks for watching.